At one point, a Dayton man was accused of kidnapping one of the 3 women Ariel Castro held captive for almost a decade in Cleveland. Then earlier this week, Castro killed himself inside his prison cell. News Center 7's Yuna is live sharing her conversation with a man originally thought to have kidnapped Gina DeJesus. Yuna?
It's been a tough decade for that one local man, and his name is GERRY GRIFFITH Jr. Even though he was dismissed, the charge of abduction of Gina DeJesus was dismissed and some minor charges reversed at the Supreme Court. It's still been very tough until this year when Amanda Berry, Michelle Knight, and Gina DeJesus were found in Ariel Castro's home.
When they said another girl, Georgina DeJesus, has been freed, I just sat up and cried. I kind of felt like I was one of her parents. I was happier than they were because it took a whole lot of weight off of me.
GERRY GRIFFITH Jr. shows me the legal work he's collected since 2004. The day Gina DeJesus went missing, he was in Cleveland celebrating his birthday. His life changed a few days later when he got home from his job at Good Sam.
I get a gun in my head and handcuffed. I was told that I was under arrest I had a warrant for my arrest for abduction of Georgina DeJesus.
On his birthday, a security officer saw him ask a woman for directions. They thought that woman was a little girl.
I let them search. They turned around and said, well, since you let us search and we know you don't have nothing to do with this abduction.
Police dropped the abduction charge but charged him with drug and gun charges. He says to hold him at the jail.
From my past history, I'm not believable.
But he says past drug use is not the same as kidnapping.
I tried to change my life, and basically, your past is your future. You can say I changed, but who believes you?
The abduction charge was dismissed, but his battle continues.
I have been all the way to the Supreme Court to try to find justice of why I was wrongfully in prison. They keep telling me I was not. I don't understand how I wasn't when I was let out of the federal penitentiary off an appeal that I won.
And the people around him doubted him for a decade until this phone call.
I've been kidnapped and I've been missing for 10 years and I'm here, I'm free now.
When they got found, everybody looks for me now to talk to me and tells me how bad they felt. Because I can hear it from a lot of people's voices and faces. Man, you really didn't have that girl.
Well, the battle in court continues still for Griffith. You can read more about that in the Dayton Daily News. I did also ask Griffith what he thought about Castro's suicide, and he says it just hurts. Every time he sees Castro and the case on television, it just brings back horrible memories. Reporting live in Dayton, Yuna Lee, News Center 7.
Thanks.